Hi everyone, and welcome back to the AI Breakdown, your deep dive into how AI is shaping work, life, and everything in between. I'm Andy, and in today's episode we explore AI automation, what it is, how it's different from the automation we've used for years, and how can businesses practically put it to use. I'll also peek into the real AI automation we're implementing at Notify Technology and take you behind the scenes of how I use AI to streamline the production of this very podcast. So let's dive in and break it down. Automation isn't new. It's been quietly powering our businesses for decades. It's those invisible systems humming in the background, moving data between platforms, firing off confirmation emails when you submit a form, or handling those monthly billing cycles without anyone lifting a finger. Useful? Absolutely. But let's be honest, it's predictable, rigid, and limited, like a robot that can only follow the exact instructions you've programmed. Think about a traditional email filter that organizes your messages based on predefined rules. It follows the same criteria every time. But what happens when you receive an urgent message from a new client that doesn't match your predefined rules? Or when important project updates get buried because they don't contain your usual keywords? Traditional automation can't handle these nuanced scenarios. It lacks intelligence and adaptability. AI automation, on the other hand, flips the script entirely. Imagine an AI-powered email filter that tracks your habits and starts promoting emails that are truly important and urgent, elevating these to the top for your immediate attention automatically. This isn't just automation, it's the natural evolution of how our systems should work. Traditional automation follows static rules. AI automation learns and adapts, where the system molds itself to you and your environment, becoming smarter with every interaction. For your business, this means AI can handle nuance and context. It learns what matters to your specific operation, discards irrelevant noise, and flags genuine anomalies that need attention. Now, let's bridge theory and reality and explore some examples of where AI automation is actually transforming businesses today. In HR, MasterCard transformed their recruitment process using AI automation, slashing interview scheduling time by a whopping 85% and expanding their candidate pool by 900%. Their recruiters now spend their time finding the perfect person for the job rather than wrestling with calendars and drowning in admin. Top Denmark, a Danish insurance company, transformed their customer service, particularly in areas like travel and car insurance, with digital assistants that now handle a whopping 80% of routine queries. What's fascinating is that their staff now focus on solving complex issues that actually need human touch. They've even created specialized bot trainer roles where employees actively improve the AI's capabilities. This isn't about replacing people, it's about elevating what they do, freeing them from the mundane to tackle the meaningful. In finance, the impact is both impressive and terrifying. AI automation has led to substantial improvements in fraud detection, with many banks reporting that AI-driven systems have increased detection accuracy by 60% or more, and some have reduced false positives, the number of legitimate transactions mistakenly flagged as fraud, by up to 90%, greatly improving customer experience and operational efficiency. In lending, AI-powered credit scoring allows banks to approve a higher number of borrowers by analyzing a much broader range of data than traditional systems, with approval rates in some studies rising by 20 to 30%. But there's a darker side to this story, with fraudsters capitalizing on this tech. For example, deepfake scams and impersonation attacks have exploded. Take that shocking case in Hong Kong, where fraudsters staged an entire fake video conference. Every single participant, including the company's CFO, was nothing more than a deepfake avatar. These criminals were so convincing that they managed to talk a junior employee at Arup into transferring a staggering $25 million. Scary stuff, yes, but that's a whole other rabbit hole we'll dive into in a future episode. At Notify Technology, we've rolled out AI automations into our products that actually make a difference for our customers. Imagine safety briefings that practically write themselves after a major incident, AI that digs deep to uncover the real root cause of accidents, and executive briefings that keep your board informed without the endless hours of prep work. We're weaving this smart tech into every corner of our software, not because it's trendy, but because it genuinely cuts time, boosts quality, and makes your workday flow better. Let me take you behind the scenes of this podcast. Instead of getting bogged down in the boring production tasks, I've built AI into my workflow to handle the grunt work, so I can focus on what actually needs my attention. Here's how it works. I start with the most important part, choosing topics I think you'll genuinely care about. From there, my AI agents kick in. I've built a little team, researchers, planners, writers, marketers, all automated. They dig into key points, suggest structures, draft talking points, even come up with title ideas and thumbnail picks. But that's just the starting point. I still do the heavy lifting where it counts, reviewing, fact-checking, shaping the tone, and making sure it delivers real value, not just AI-generated filler. By letting AI handle the tedious bits and keeping the human hand on the wheel, I can create something sharper, smarter, and more worth your time. So, AI automation is making a real difference in business, but when should you reach for it instead of the traditional stuff? Here's how I like to approach it. When the task is low risk, repetitive, and completely predictable, like having invoices auto-generated from completed jobs, stick with traditional automation. It's fast, cheaper, reliable, and doesn't need to learn anything. Then leverage AI for those messy, complex situations where judgment calls and adaptability are crucial. Think about processes that involve natural language, images, or constantly changing variables, like prioritizing support tickets based on urgency and sentiment, spotting safety hazards in real time using CCTV feeds, or transforming those rambling hour-long meetings into clear, actionable summaries. That's where there's potential for AI automation. Now, here's a critical point we can't overlook: risk and impact. If automating a task could cause real damage financially, legally, reputationally, proceed carefully. That's especially true with AI, where outcomes can be less predictable and harder to audit. In those cases, you need guardrails, good data, clear fallback plans, and human-in-the-loop oversight. In my experience, the smartest approach is usually a hybrid one. Use simple tools or scripts for the routine, predictable stuff, the kind of tasks that just need to get done reliably. Then bring in AI for the complex, messy work where context and judgment matter. And honestly, it's totally fine to say we don't need AI for this, because the best automation isn't about using the fanciest tech. It's about using the right tool for the job. It's about being practical. Not everything needs AI, and not everything should be automated. Let me talk you through the crawl, walk, run framework, a simple way to bring AI automation into your business without frying your team's brain or blowing your budget. It's a simple idea. Start small, prove value, scale smart. First, the crawl. Begin by asking your team, what's one task that makes you want to scream? It could be reconciling reports, digging through emails, or logging incident notes. Find that genuine frustration, the stuff that drains time and adds zero joy. Now automate just one of those pain points, nothing fancy. A script, a prompt, a smart form. Whatever gets the job done faster, better, or with fewer mistakes. And don't stress about version 1. Just make it better than before. Next, the walk. You've got momentum, use it. Start tracking real results. Are you saving hours, reducing errors, getting fewer complaints? Share those wins loudly. Name drop the people involved. Nothing builds confidence like proof. And then the run. Scale intentionally. Don't go full Skynet. Keep people at the center. Put guardrails in place. Assign owners. Make it sustainable. And resist the urge to automate everything at once. Because the goal isn't to use AI everywhere. It's to make work better, one smart step at a time. Let's take a look at the tools out there that can get you off the ground with automation. And automation's not just for developers anymore. You don't need a team of engineers or a Silicon Valley budget to start using AI in your business. Tools like N8N, Zapier, and Microsoft Power Automate give you drag and drop simplicity. Think of them like digital duct tape. They connect your apps and get stuff flowing automatically. Now, N8N is my personal favorite. It's open source, more flexible than most, and once you get the hang of it, you can build things in minutes that used to take weeks. It's like Lego for your software stack, including AI bricks. Let me give you a real-world example to show how powerful this can be. Say someone fills out your website's inquiry form. All you get is a name, an email, maybe a company name. Not much to go on, right? But your sales team needs context. Who is this person? What's their role? Is this lead worth chasing? Here's where AI automation steps in. The moment the form's submitted, your automation tool kicks off. It pings a service like Clearbit to enrich the data, pulling in job title, company size, location, and more. Then AI takes over. It summarizes the lead into a quick, punchy profile and even suggests a personalized conversation starter. That full package, form data, enriched info, and AI insights lands straight into your CRM or your sales team's Slack channel. So instead of a vague inquiry, you've got a fully contextualized lead in minutes. And the best part? It's not rocket science to set up. That's AI automation in action, saving time, adding context, and helping your team focus where it counts. Now, if your business runs on Microsoft, definitely take a look at Power Automate. It's built for everyday users, not just techies, and if you're already using tools like Office 365 or Azure, it fits right in. Everything connects naturally like pieces of the same puzzle. It works a bit like NA to N. You can build workflows with drag and drop simplicity, but it's more locked into the Microsoft ecosystem. You lose some of the flexibility you get with open source tools, but for internal workflows, it's seriously effective. Plus, Microsoft has baked in AI through something called AI Builder. You can scan forms, extract data from PDFs, even do things like sentiment analysis. What's also worth noting, the ecosystems within these platforms are expanding and exploding with possibilities. Today, apps are deliberately designing themselves to integrate with these automation platforms. They're not just allowing it, they're actively encouraging it. Look at powerhouse tools like Notion, Airtable, HubSpot, Typeform, and Stripe. They're all opening up their systems through APIs and ready-made integrations that you can configure with just a few clicks. This means your automation potential isn't confined to your existing tech stack. It can seamlessly flow across your entire digital ecosystem. Even the newest AI solutions are jumping on board. Many now ship with built-in N8N or Zapier compatibility. So when you're selecting your tools and crafting your AI automations, prioritize those that collaborate well with others. Because the real breakthrough happens when your applications communicate effectively, with AI serving as the intelligent mediator, helping them make smarter decisions together. Let's wrap it up. When we cut through all the noise, AI automation isn't just another shiny tech trend. It's a practical tool that can genuinely transform your day-to-day operations. You don't need a degree or massive budget to get started. The barrier to entry has never been lower. With straightforward tools and a focus on solving real problems, anyone can deploy AI solutions that deliver tangible results. The key is to begin with something manageable, target genuine pain points in your workflow, carefully track your outcomes, and expand methodically. That's the difference between getting caught up in AI hype and achieving concrete business improvements. Before we sign off, I'd love to challenge you with a quick action to try. Pick one task you wish would do itself. Discuss with a colleague about automating it. Then sketch out a simple workflow using one of the tools we've mentioned. Perhaps ask ChatGPT to map out the steps for you to build this and give you options. Even if you don't implement it right away, this exercise will train your brain to spot automation opportunities everywhere. Please share your AI wins or frustrations with me at hello@theaibreakdown.com. Send us a top story and we might feature it next episode. And if you found this useful, subscribe and send the show to someone who needs practical AI automation advice for their business. Thanks for listening to the AI Breakdown.